What's going on, guys? Aussie here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got FUT Champ highlights part 1 for you guys, and this is the team we ended up playing FUT Champs with a certain someone that has been added to the team, and someone that got removed was Renato Sanchez. Not any, bad reason for Sanchez to get removed. It was just one of those ones where I saw Camavinga, I saw that I could afford him, and I said, why not? We didn't try him when it came down to like reviews and stuff, so why not try him for 30 games in FUT Champs to see if he performs, But I'll talk about that in a minute, straight after this game. Now, the reason you're seeing Sancho in this game right here is simply because I accidentally went into a FUT Champs game when I was doing the what if Sancho review, and it was just so like weird because I didn't mean to go into it. I had no intention to go into it. I didn't even know I went into it until I scored this second goal. And when you scored a goal and you skip the celebration, there's like a whole FUT Champs logo that goes across your screen. That's when I realized I was in FUT Champs. But yeah, that's the only reason you're seeing Sancho. But look at his finish. Whoa. 3-star weak foot. Hold up a second. Sancho performing. He might be added into the weekend league team. Let's just say that. Maybe not. Maybe, it's just one of those ones where if you're scoring goals like that, you might have to get added. Simple. Either way, let's talk about Camavinga. Let's talk about this man right here that I picked up for 2.1 million coins. 2.1. Scam. Absolutely scammed. Boys, I'm telling you right now, he is a fraud. He is a player that you literally will look at the stats and you think to yourself, wow, he could easily be one of the best centimeters, CDMs, anything in this game. And then you play with him in game, and then you start thinking to yourself, why did I pay 2.1 million coins for this guy? It's that bad, boys. Like, his interceptions are good. Him going for tackles are good. But then his transition speed, his speed to get out to an opponent to be aggressive, slow. Too slow. And I did not like it one bit. Like, I was sitting there saying to myself, I removed road to the final Renato Sanchez for this guy right here. Like, am I an idiot? Like, am I an idiot? Is that literally what I was saying to myself? Like, come on, bro. Renato Sanchez, I personally feel like is better than this man right here. Simple. He's a player, like, Renato is one of those players that is so good in this game. It's ridiculous how aggressive he is, how he goes in for tackles, how for some odd reason he's got an insane interception reach. Like, the Sanchez in this game is just so good. It's ridiculous. But this Camavinga card, I'm not saying he's bad, but he's not worth how much I paid for him. No way. So, is he going to stay for next week? Most likely not. Who is going to come next week? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section who you guys want me to actually try out in that centre mid position. Now, I did tell you guys last week I was going to switch up this team, but then it hit me. I'm getting, I would say, rigged, let's say, with this team right here. So why would I switch up to my team to, let's say, a worse team and even get it more rigged? Like, it's one of those ones where I feel like at this moment, this game isn't insane when it comes down to the skill gap. So you need these players. You need the Mbappes. You need the Neymars. You need the CR7s to make sure they score opportunities like this right here. To score these opportunities, to do these skill moves, to create these angles. You can't do that with a lot of players. I can tell you right now, you cannot do that with a lot of players. But yeah, that's what hit me. I was like, I wouldn't say struggling, but I'm like, one of those ones where I need these opportunities to go in so I can get these rage quits. I'm not going to be sitting here for a full 30 games. It's simple as that, boys. I don't think I've ever sat there for a full 30 games. It's always rage quits, right? And that's why, I can play so many games in a short period of time. Because people see these Mbappes, people see these Neymars, people see these CR7s, and they think to themselves, okay, I've literally got no chance. Is there even a point of me playing this game? If this guy's going full ham and scoring so many goals, I might as well rage quit. It's just one of those ones. Well, if I have, like a, I don't know, like a, who could I say? Like a, let's say a Rashford, let's say a Rashford. If people see a Rashford, if people see like a Robin, if people see like, I don't know, Gravenberch and Clyburn, all of those kind of players in people's teams, those players are like the players that you see in everyone's team, you know, those players give people hope because majority of them, you know, they match up against each other. So it's a Kleiber versus a Kleiber, it's a Robin versus a Robin. It's one of those ones. While people with Ronaldo's, people with Mbappe's and Neymar, those three players in a single team, a lot of people don't have those three players in a single team. So they will look at it and think to themselves, oh, I'm going to rage quit. I literally have no chance. And that's my mindset behind it. It's like, I can't switch up this team for probably a decent amount of time. But there's one thing I will say is I want to switch up certain players. You know, like that Camavinga card. Like Renato Sanchez, I've been using for a long time. If people have been watching my FUT Champ highlights, you would know that I had the Inform. Then I had the Road to the Final card, you know. And I had them for multiple weeks, right? So I switched up to Camavinga, thinking to myself, let's mix up a little bit, you know, and let's at least add a new player in here, seeing if they're actually good. And saying that Camavinga was a player I didn't actually review, it was just one of those ones where it was literally perfect because he gets that link with Mbappe and it's going to be on 8 chemistry at least. So he was literally perfect to slot into that position. But me seeing how Camavinga performs in FUT Champs gameplay, in 30 games, I've been sitting there saying to myself, he's not worth the coins. Let's go ahead and try someone else. So let me know, boys, in the comment section, who do you guys want me to try in that position right there? Just let me know. Really let me know. Because if you guys let me know, I will obviously try to decide who I actually go for. Because I can tell you right now, Camavinga will not be staying next week. No chance. If I have to go back to Inform Sanchez because I don't know who I'm meant to put there, then I'll go back to Inform Sanchez. It's simple as that. There's no chance this man right here stays in my team. He is the definition of a fraud. It's simple as that. A player that you pay so much coins for, a player that you expect so much from, and he performs like how he performed. Embarrassing. But look at that. How does that go in? How does that go in? Like, that's not meant to go in at all. But look at this team. A very, very odd team to play on March. You don't see those teams very often, especially with that amount of gold cards. Like, when was the last time, boys, you guys matched a gold Saint maximum? That is something you have probably not seen for a very long time, because I don't even remember the last time I've seen that, to be fair. A gold Saint maximum. I remember using that guy at the start. The pace was there. The dribbling was there. But the shooting ability? Oh, nah. Don't even get me started. That guy's shooting ability, awful. Absolutely awful. But this is what you expect now, you know? In March, you expect teams like this. Rarely any gold cards. All special, pretty much, right? You're seeing a full Serie A team. This guy literally nutmegs me. Then he plays an awful pass, and he still gets away with it. Like, this is what I mean, boys, that you can get rigged that hard. A pass straight through your legs. Then a pass that shouldn't be working at all. And it, it apparently does. But look at Mbappe. Oh my God. Tell me one keeper that's going to save that shot. You can't. If you say Lunin, I don't know what you're doing. Either way, when it comes down to Mbappe, he's just so good, isn't he? Little pass to Kimmich. Oh, boys, let me tell you about Kimmich. Let me tell you about this Kimmich card. Oh my God. Let's just say I wasn't wrong about him, okay? He does miss out on some interceptions into that middle, and it does get quite annoying. But this guy's transition speed, this guy's ability to go forward, oh, I'm honestly blessed that I packed this guy untradeable. Because if I didn't pack him untradeable, I would probably end up selling him for coins and then trying to get, another player in. But thank you, the fact that I packed him untradeable, because he's so good. He is absolutely insane in that midfield. He reminds me, to be fair, of like a Team of the Year N'Golo Kante, a taller Team of the Year N'Golo. That's how good he is. He's just ridiculous to see. But look at this. This guy's got the Lunin, he's got the Vidic, he's got the cheeky Varane. I'm not sure if that was the Vidic that you got out icon swaps 1. I think it was, but I'm not 100%. Either way, we do go 1-0 up. This guy instantly pauses the game, and we're going to get a rage quit. Things you'll love to see. This guy pretty much gives me the ball there. Look at him. He's putting himself under pressure, and I remember this game. He wasn't even a bad player, but look how lucky we get there. You see the animation, I believe it's Reece James was doing. What was that? Was he falling over and he literally couldn't tackle me? But beautiful turn by Neymar. I believe we turned, I think it was Curtis Jones. I'm not 100%. But we are going to get a 2-0 rage quit. Look at this guy's pack luck, by the way. Cancelo, 86. Then you got Varane, 87. And then you got Ben Yedder, 87. That's some serious player pick luck. Let's just say that. Mbappe or the Bulldog, going to go for that ball roll heel to heel. The reason, by the way, I do a ball roll heel to heel there is one of those ones where I feel like if I'm just walking forward, you know, a lot of people tend to press someone that's just walking forward. So if I'm doing skill moves, it's keeping me, you know, kind of warmed up to go into the attack a little bit. But also at the same time, it's giving me like a certain angle so the through ball actually does work. It's like a very weird kind of thing to have, but it works, you know, so you continue doing it. Either way, we're going to try to beat this guy with the little ball roll to a scoop turn. Boys, I'm telling you, if you do a skill move like the ball roll scoop turn, or I can't remember what skill move it is. It's like you hold L1 and you flick it left and you flick it right, and it does like the behind it. Like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a very effective skill move to hit off a first time finesse shot. Like, you do a skill move, then bang a finesse shot, boom, you're going to get a goal. And the reason you're going to get a goal is because it does go right into the corner. But the animation for the goalkeeper is awful. Like, they tend to do that diving back animation, which is one of the worst animations in this game, I must admit. But you know how it is. Every time we get a penalty, we go for that top bins finish, boys. And by the way, I've got much better at penalties, I must admit. Like, some of you may know, there were FUT Champ highlights back in the day, you know, like, I think it was at the start. Was it at the start? I think it was at the start of the year, right? Start of the year, or even last year, let's say. We all know how many penalties I ended up missing. It was a joke. It was an absolute joke. But I've literally, like, I don't know, I feel a bit more confident when taking penalties now. It's just one of those ones where you take so many and you score so many, so you actually start to feel a bit, you know, feel a bit positive about yourself, let's say. But we are going to get an opportunity here, and Mbappe once again is going to take it. 24th minute now, Neymar the ball, going to give it to Mbappe, going to go for that quick scoop turn around the corner. LAKEY to cancel, ball roll, low-key. Looking back at it now, I could have just shot, you know. I didn't have to pass it to Alphonso Davies. But once again, I didn't feel like I was going to get past him that easy, you know. I feel like he was going to put in a tackle, so I had to quickly go for that pass. Going to go for that standing little flip-flap. Now, the standing flip-flap in that situation, it gives me like a quick angle. I feel like the standing flip-flap is faster than the moving flip-flap, just to get like a quick angle around the corner. So if you guys are just sitting there thinking of going for like a, you know, a running flip-flap, try to kind of stop quickly and then go for it, because you're going to get that little acceleration to a certain angle, and you do tend to get past the player very easy. But if you're forced to do the running flip-flap, go ahead and do it, you know. It's not a bad skill move, but since they patched it a little bit, it's been a bit slow, so that's why I don't do it very often. Either way, we're going to go for that fake shot, like a to cancel, give it to Mbappe, take the extra touch, very composed. As soon as you see that guy like not coming towards me, you know he's gonna go for the AI block, or just a block in general, let's say. So you take it very calm. There's a lot of players that actually do that, by the way. They play for the block, which is something that I hate, because you shouldn't be playing for a block in, you know, in FIFA 21. You should be playing to tackle the player. You should be playing for intercepting. You should be, you know, using your IQ to kind of, like, let's say, take the ball off your opponent, but, you know, in transition, or, like, trying to read them in a way, if you know what I mean. You don't sit there and play for a block because the blocks are very good. That's one thing I hate about some players in this game. They do it, and it's the most annoying thing to see. But if it's a good way to defend, then go ahead and do it, you know. They need to really sort out the blocks in this game, though. But, boys, that is going to be it for part 1. 15-0. I barely talked about the gameplay, to be fair. I was talking about stuff like Camavinga and all of that. But I hope you guys did enjoy part 1. Part 2 will be out tomorrow. But for now, peace.